good morning, Josue. I hope I'm saying that right. This is a quick demo video for you for your Mace Windu from 89 Sabers, and this was a reinstall with the Goth Master Chest. So this is the one that I did on the live stream last night, and as you were telling me, you kind of tuned in for that, so I appreciate you taking the time. And this is installed. I put some stock V3s in here. Obviously, I took out the old install. I did reuse the board, but I threw away everything else. You just had like a TCSS 7-pin connector in here. And then, you had a basic Eco chassis with a 22mm speaker. So we got rid of all that. How you get to everything is you just unscrew the handle. This has a 24mm speaker in it now, right? And then here's your chassis. So you get your 24mm speaker back here. This is a Smuggler's Outpost speaker. Crystal chamber right here. So as you know, I added a real quartz crystal in here. And then the NeoPixel accent is up here actually for the crystal. And then when you flip it over, this is where you get to your recharge access and your kill switch. So what you want to do to get to those two is you can take this board, you can take this gold board and you can flip it up either way. It's got a tab on this side and it's got another tab on this side, but just pick one, pop it up with your finger, just like that, and it will flip open. You can take it all the way off if you want to, but it's really not necessary. And then you'll see your kill switch there and your recharge port right beside it, okay? And then if you ever needed to get to your board, you could take this cover right here and you could pop it off. All right, pop it completely off. I do have a piece of electrical tape over your board because the solder joints are running very close to these brass rods, and I didn't want anything, shorting out. So I did put a piece of tape over that just to protect it from the brass rods, but that snaps in. You'll probably never even have to take that off because even when you flip this up, you can get to your SD card and your micro USB from right here. You can see that right there. All right. We'll come over here with our finger and flip the kill switch.
In case you hadn't noticed, we are fighting a war.
Now I've got your crystal kind of pulsing. And then when we turn the saber on, it goes solid, right? Let me turn this off real quick. So it goes solid, but it reacts to the auxiliary button being pressed. Got your LEDs in there firing up, and I gave you twist off. Now the crystal is on a timer, so if you don't turn the saber on immediately, it will just go off on you so it doesn't drain your battery. And then we'll throw the handle on as well. I do not have a 7/8 inch blade. I do finally have the material here to make one. I just haven't made it yet. I haven't had the time. But on this particular saber, and it's pretty consistent with all 89 Sabers brand sabers, the blade would have to be sanded profusely to fit in here nice. Okay, and you probably know that already because you've had this saber installed before. Very tight blade socket. Everything was tested outside of the saber and it works fine. You do have one blade retention screw, which is right here. All right, so if we turn this on, the saber sounds really good. Auxiliary. So if you're looking at this guy with the switch, all the switches up, the switch on your left-hand side is your power. And of course the one on your right-hand side, that's your auxiliary. You'll find a copy of the config file that I used on your SD card, so you can make any changes you want there, and you can just follow what I did if you like the crystal doing what it's doing when the saber's off. Okay, and then to play your soundtrack, it's just a long press on the power when the saber's off. And another long press to turn off. All right, so one more time. Good flash on flash. Twist off. If you don't want to twist it off, you can just come over here and tap power. That turns it off as well. Okay, and then when we're done, come over here, flip that gold plate back up. Your crystal pulsing there. So that quartz crystal shines nice and bright for you. But we'll come over here and flip that gold plate back up and flip the kill key again, just like that. And now everything is off like it should be. And that is your Mace Windu. All right. Let me know if you got any questions. And if not, I'll package this up and I will get it out in the mail to you on Monday. All right. Thank you.